Today I thought we'd take a look at the new, updated Honda Rebel 500. For some reason, previous iterations of this bike never really did it for me. Styling-wise, it just wasn't my cup of tea. But for 2020, the design team over at Honda have really worked some magic, and I now find myself drawn to a bike I'd previously dismissed. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Honda's 500cc parallel twin. We've owned a CB500F, and it was a great little bike and a lot of fun to ride. I say little, but my 6'1" frame was quite comfortable and well accommodated on that bike. As I've learned from my Do I Fit series, a bike's size and proportions can be visually deceiving, and you really need to throw a leg over a bike to get a true picture of whether or not it's right for you. I also recently sat on the CB500X at a local dealership, and that bike was larger than I was expecting. Another surprise was the Yamaha MT-07. Ergonomically, I could also be quite happy on that bike. So what is it about the new Rebel 500 that makes it so appealing to me? I'm seeing it pop up in reviews here and there, and every time I see it, I can't help but be impressed. When I look deeper, I see the changes are surprisingly subtle, like new LED lighting all round and fitted accessories like the headlight cowl, fork boots and custom seat. All genuine Honda accessories, by the way. We'll go over all the available accessories later on in this video. If the rumoured upcoming 1100cc parallel twin version of this bike looks anything like the 500, it sure will be a compelling option for future cruiser riders. Do an online search for the 2020 Honda Rebel 500 yourselves. Let me know what you think. But for me, there's something about the stripped-down, accessorised look of the new Rebel 500 that I find completely compelling. But I do realise that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you may experience a complete opposite reaction. Now let's take a look at the specs of the bike. The Rebel 500 features a seat height of 690mm, a wheelbase of 1490mm, wide front and rear tyres, the iconic Rebel fuel tank at 11 litres or 2.9 US gallons in size, a water-cooled parallel twin 500cc engine, actually 471cc's, which is torquey but still likes to rev. It also has a pleasing exhaust note, nice light, easy to pull assist slipper clutch, 41mm upright front forks, and nitrogen-filled rear shocks. When it comes to handling dynamics, Honda's focus for the Rebel 500 is cruiser-like comfort with excellent road holding. I also like the 45mm round tubing used for the rear swing arm, a nice breakaway from the traditional box section swing arms we tend to see on more budget-oriented bikes. The Rebel features cast wheels and disc brakes and ABS as standard, a compact aircraft-style fuel filler cap, a simple, small, round handlebar-mounted dash, white on black LCD displaying speed, gear position, fuel gauge, fuel consumption, and the time. The ignition key is located below the tank on the left-hand side. Although the brake and clutch levers are non-adjustable, an adjustable front brake lever is available as a genuine Honda accessory. The Rebel comes in three colours: matte Axis Grey Metallic, matte Jeans Blue Metallic, and graphite black. And I also see a special edition of the CMX 500 Rebel on the Honda UK website. Not sure if this is available worldwide though. Wet weight comes in at 190 kilograms. Peak horsepower is rated at 34 kilowatts or 46 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, and peak torque is rated at 43 Newton meters or 31.7 pound-feet at 6,500 RPM. The Rebel has a 6-speed transmission, and fuel economy is reported at 2.5 litres per 100 kilometres or 94 miles per gallon. But that was tested at a low 60 kilometres per hour or 37 miles per hour with 2 passengers on board. The Rebel comes with 16-inch rims with a 130mm wide tyre on the front and a 150mm wide tyre on the rear. And now here's a look at the available accessories for the Rebel 500.